will embark on a countrywide mass protest in retaliation to the passing of the Finance Act 2023, which it has termed punitive and out of touch with the suffering Kenyans. Now, in a rally at Kamukunji Ground, Nairobi, Raila and his team have insisted that President William Ruto went against the will of the people in passing the controversial Finance Act, arguing that majority of Kenyans expressed their objection to the bill at public views submission stage. Now, the team has now resolved to stage mass action from July 7th as part of a raft of measures to put pressure on the government, which also include civil disobedience of the proposed tax framework. Henry Tende with more.
Another political showdown over the controversial Finance Act that was passed by the National Assembly is expected in the coming days. Opposition team Azimio, which met with supporters in a public rally at Kamukunji, Nairobi on Tuesday afternoon, expressed its dismay over the act, vehemently castigating President Ruto and his group for forging ahead with the bill while ignoring their concerns.
We demonstrated, we prayed in the house of worship, we begged to be heard, we sought amendments, and we pleaded with the members of parliament to stand up for us. Our petitions were thrown to the dustbin by Ruto's tyrannical hands.
Wakenya, hii ni wakati wa kufagia nyumba iko chafu. Tufagie, Sakayo ashuke, nchi yetu irudi kwa mikono yetu.
Having imposed on us the punitive taxation measures contained in the Finance Act 2023, in complete disregard of our views, we declare an end to the bipartisan talks to which we had sent our delegation in the hope that Kenya Kwanza will show interest in resolving the pro-people issues, including the cost of living.
Coming just days after Azimio lawmakers suffered a humiliating defeat while trying to stop the bill on the floor of the House, Odinga's battalion, in renewed resolve, has declared it is not done just yet. The former premier and his troop have announced they will embark on civil disobedience, where they have asked Kenyans not to pay taxes to strangle Ruto's regime financially.
From today, we embark on a campaign of defiance and civil disobedience, which will take different forms at different times, including refusal to pay taxes, whose aim is to force Mr. William Ruto's punitive regime to go home.
We must force a repeal of the Finance Act. But what happened this past week and yesterday is not just about the Finance Act. This is about the re-emergence of a dictatorship under leaders who cut their teeth and honed their political skills in an infamous school of dictatorship. More than 90% of Kenyans rejected it. Even after MPs voted in favor of the bill, polls continue to show that the majority of Kenyans did not like it.
With Azimio team having threatened mass protest in case the finance bill passed, the team has meant true its threats. Azimio now says it will embark on massive protests on 7th of July to coincide with Sabasaba Day celebrations that commemorate Kenyans' fight for multi-party democracy.
This gathering must make it clear to Ruto and all those who are nostalgic about the dictatorship of the past that they will pay a heavy price for their unfortunate experiments.
Na vile baba amesema hapa, kama hukuelewa sikiza. Amesema kuanzia tarehe 7 mwezi wa 7 maandamano non-stop mpaka watu watoke State House.
We the people shall convene on the 7th day of July, Sabasaba Day 2023, which event will unveil a program for nationwide civil disobedience to force the Kenya regime home.
Henry Tende Look Up TV.
All right.